Hi everybody, welcome to the Brennard Suburban Zoo, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing video, hence the box. We have never shopped with this place before. It's called the Spider Shop. We are not sponsored by the Spider Shop. Unless the Spider Shop wants to sponsor us, we'd be more than happy to do another video. But this is bought with our own hard-earned cash. We're going to give a honest review of how the animals have arrived, what our shopping experience has been with them, and then obviously what you get in the box. We're not 100% what we're going to get. We got a mystery box, which was the Bangkok Bad Boy mystery box. Could be a couple of different varieties of spider in there. We've got a jumping spider and some millipedes. So I'm not going to talk about it too much. We're going to get it in, we're going to see what's there and have a talk about it, and you can share the experience with us. Right, so I'm going to move up here and get into this box. Scissors, don't play with scissors, it's sharp. These ones are not sharp.
No, John's are different ones.
It's alright. Should be as in. So far, it's well taped. I'll tell you that, it's well taped. That should be us in. There we go. So, opening up the box, we have a leaflet. And we have packing noodles. I like these packing noodles because you can dissolve them in water and they don't fill up my bin.
So they're called packing noodles?
Yes. So that's an excellent start. Oh
no.
It's alright. These are
They'd escaped.
These are not open lids. Jade running off there.
Oh.
These are farting enclosures that come with the mystery box.
It's gone red now.
So in the box we've got obviously the packing noodles. We have a heat pack which is still warm now, which is really good. Makes me feel a lot better about things. And here we have the empty containers, but we have some hides, some little bits of water dishes which are really quite cute, and some bark there to create hides. Can't believe who's going to run off.
We don't know what's in the box. Well, we kind of do, but...
Another lid. And it looks like nearly everything, if not everything, is in this one box. I'm going to pop that to the side. And I'm going to tip everything out. Just to be sure that the box is in fact empty. A block of cocoa fibre, cocoa disc. So you get all your packing noodles to make sure obviously your animals are nice and safe. You get your heat pack to make sure they stay at a decent temperature. And so far we've got some containers to keep them in. There we go. That's that go. And I'm going to open this and give you a bit of a closer look. We've got some little cork hides. Show them to the other camera. Little cork hides.
Oh, they're cute.
Some cute little stone-like water dishes. I really quite like those. So that's those. Then we have the 3 tubs for the spiders that come in the mystery box. I have an idea of what they might be, but I'm not going to spoil it. And then we have a couple of bigger tubs, which I didn't know we were getting these. Didn't know they came as part of the bundle. And in here we have some more packing noodles, and that's it, folks. No, some more packing noodles. Right. We have.
Oh, it's my Philippus regius, little jumping spider. Quite excited to see that one.
It says Pregius on the jar.
P. regius.
But it obviously stands for Philippus regius, which is a jumping spider. We are going to rehouse these later in the video, so you will get to see them close up, but we're just going to tell you what's in there up to now. This, I do believe, will be the centipedes.
Millipedes.
Millipedes, sorry.
Yeah, I think so.
I can't pronounce that, but there is 2 in there. Again, you'll get to see these in a later video. And here, there's the ones that I was not sure of what we were actually getting.
Ooh. What's it say? Elbow striatum?
An M. albostratum, which is the Thai zebra tarantula. Like I said, it was the Bangkok bad boy, so we're expecting Thailand species. So yeah, that's the M. albostratum, which is known as the Thai zebra. In here we have the CKK, which is the dark earth tiger. It's the kraken, what's the first word? Kagan kraken or something like that. I'm not sure if my pronunciation is perfect, but I do know it's a dark earth tiger. Looking forward to seeing that one. So that's that. And this one is the C. levidius, which is I've been wanting this one in my collection actually for a little while. It's a cobalt blue. So just from that, I do believe all 3 of these are actually fossorial, which means they're obligate burrowers. So yeah, I haven't got any fossorial spiders in my collection at the minute. They're all terrestrial or arboreal, so these 3 will make some nice additions. This is one that I've had my eye on for a little while. There was a mature adult in a local pet shop, and the owner of the pet shop, I won't mention the pet shop's name, didn't want to get the spider out of the enclosure to sell it because they were a little bit intimidated by it, which I can understand. So
really
I've wanted one.
To that one.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. I've wanted it for a while, and when I went back to get it, it had finally gone, which I was a little bit disappointed with. So yeah, to get that in this bundle is absolutely awesome. So gonna take a moment, set up everything I need to obviously set up these enclosures, and then we're gonna take it in turns to actually open the tubs and see what we've got inside. So we've got the cocoa fibre setup soaking, but I thought I'd just nip back and have a quick chat about how we've found it so far. So the delivery was quick and painless.
Yeah.
We chose our day. And then how many updates did we get?
3 or 4, I think.
Today.
Well, today, 2, got 1 last night and 1 the day that we put the order in.
So since placing the order, we got an update straight away. We got an update yesterday to let us know that the delivery was coming and it had been shipped. And then today we've got 2 updates to basically tell us what time it was coming and what time bracket it was coming within. And it came at the very beginning of that time bracket. Not saying everybody's experience is going to be the same, but for us that's absolutely amazing. You can choose what day. You can even choose whether you want AM or the full day. So you can be really quite selective about when you receive your animals, make sure it's a perfect time for you, which I'm more than happy with. In terms of the actual packaging, absolutely brilliant. well packed. Nothing was rattling around. Nobody got beaten up.
Nobody escaped.
Nobody escaped, despite what you believe. And the fact that there was a heat pack in there just to keep that temperature up makes me feel a little bit better. I have received spiders and other animals in the post in the past, and they've not had it in. One that I received most recent was a sun tiger. It didn't have a heat pack in. Not having any digs at the person who sent it to me, because that sun tiger is absolutely fine. She's doing really well. But it didn't have a heat pack in, and when she first arrived she was very sluggish, very slow, and I was able to actually physically handle her without any issues, shall we say. But then once she'd warmed up a little bit, she got a little bit feisty. She wanted to eat me once she warmed up a little bit, and she's still very feisty now, but she's a lot better at taking food from the songs and stuff like that, very relaxed. I absolutely love having her in my collection, and I love the fact that she's feisty, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love it. But it did lure me into a false sense of security that she was going to be handleable. I thought, oh wow, sun tiger, that's handleable, that's amazing. And then the next thing, she's trying to steal my paintbrush off me and giving me fret poses. It was absolutely brilliant. Good adrenaline rush. But anyway, back to this. Everything's come really nice. We haven't opened the vials and the tubs yet, so we don't know what the condition of the animals is inside, but our first impressions from how it looks like they're going to be absolutely perfect, in brilliant condition. What they send you, in terms of what they send you, I use these currently with some of my larger slings, and I have smaller slings that have grown out of these into these. I think they're absolutely brilliant. They have a little feeding hatch at the top to make your life a little bit easier. You can feed through there, you can water through there. If you want to keep the humidity a little bit higher, you can mist through there if you choose to do that. I myself do not mist. I think a lot of mold grows from misting, and if you've watched the Tarantula Collective, he advises that you don't mist. You just drip water down the side when you overflow your water bowl. And personally, I've took that advice, and I think it's absolutely brilliant advice. If you've not watched the Tarantula Collective, go over to his channel, have a watch. He's got some amazing spiders. He knows so much about them.
Yeah.
I've learned a lot from him. Do research elsewhere as well, though. Don't just stick to one source, and don't take my word as gospel, because sometimes I'm wrong. I keep calling centipedes millipedes and millipedes centipedes, but that's that. So, first impressions is it's an absolutely brilliant delivery. Everything's come in good condition, exactly as I expected it. These are better than I thought. I'm just hoping these are as good as, if not better than, they could be. Right, so I'm going to move you a little bit closer. You'll see less of me and more of the table. I'm not sure whether that's a good or a bad thing, but you can make up your own mind. Yep, and we've got the substrate ready, and we're going to start putting together these habitats and unboxing a couple. I think I'm going to do one or two, then Jade's going to do one or two, and then we'll keep going like that until we're done, because not all of these are mine. The tarantulas, the 3Ts are mine, but the jumping spider and the millipedes are Jade's. So Jade's going to be the one rehousing those. So firstly, I don't know whether you've seen me do a setup before, but you're about to. Quite simply, fill it up with a decent bit of substrate. Yeah.
Which one are you doing first?
A little bit higher. I'm not sure.
I'm just wondering whether I need to
get ready to run off.
Go on the other side of the room.
Yeah. Those of you that don't know, Jade is a little bit scared of spiders. She is working on that herself. I'll let her tell you a bit more about that herself, but she's working on that at the minute, and she's doing amazing. She got her own first tarantula the other day. So to go from being terrified of teeny tiny house spiders to having your own tarantula, that's a big jump in itself.
I actually cried when you got your first tarantula, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. She cried and wanted to leave the house. And now I have quite a few.
Yes.
But here's the tub. Teeny tiny water dish. And then what I'm going to do, because it came with it, I'm going to put a little piece of bark in there for him to hide under. Actually, I think I'm going to put it in that corner. Press my finger underneath to create an indent to give him a starting point if they want to burrow or to hide. But I always like to put in a little bit of greenery and kind of umbrella that over the whole thing, like that. Gives them something to hide under when they're moving around. Makes it feel a little bit more enclosed for them, especially with the fossorial species. They want it to burrow. Obviously they're not necessarily going to burrow straight away, but they will tend to look for dark spots and dark corners just to hide in to feel safe. Try to give them as many of those as I can. So I think which one to go for? I think I'm going to save this one till second. So I think I'm going to go with the Dark Earth Tiger first, then I'll go to the Thai Zebra, and then I'm going to do my Cobalt Blue last because that's the one I'm most looking forward to. So I'm going to make you wait as well as I've been waiting. So we're going to start with this. Now, first thing I always do is a quick visual inspection of the outside to make sure I can't see it. So then I know exactly where it is, or I try to find out exactly where it is. Can't see this one, so all I'm going to do is pop open the tub, and then I'm going to use a set of tweezers.
Let me zoom in.
Just to fold the paper back, like so, until I can see our friend, which currently I still can't.
Oh, I see underneath that flap on that side.
Oh, there we are. I can see it now. It's underneath here. He's kind of buried itself in a little bit further. There we are. Just being nice and gentle. Trying not to upset him.
Yeah, we can.
Or her.
Oh, there we go.
Too much.
Yeah, we can see it now.
Hiding away in the bottom of this piece of tissue here. Sometimes, if they're reluctant to move, I will just put the tissue in. On this occasion, what I'm going to do is take the tissue out of here, get rid of the tub. I'm going to place the tissue down, giving it a little prod. I'm going to try and manipulate. Not that way. My little friend out of the tissue. This is a very big piece of tissue. Right, you might not get a very good angle of this when I try this. Uh-oh. There we go. Now off the tissue. There we go. A little bit reluctant, but eventually it's out. It's out. And that is the Kraken, I'm going to call it. The CKK out on the bow, now in its new habitat. I'm just going to put a little bit of water in there, and there we are. One successful unboxing. Now, just looking, all its limbs are intact. Looks like it's in good condition. It's not terribly bolty, which I'm happy with. That means it's been quite relaxed in the journey. So yeah, all in all, perfect, that one. Off camera, I've just stuck a bit of water in the water dish. I'm now just going to pop the lid on and leave them be. Him, her, he, she, it, to get accustomed, and I'll drop it in a couple of fruit flies later on. So I'm going to move on now to, well, that was the dark earth tiger, so I'm going to move on to the zebra. I'm going to do exactly the same setup in terms of substrate. Bing. Bada boom. Good bit of substrate in there. Like I said before, these are fossorial, so they are probably good burrowers. They do want a decent substrate layer to be able to hide in. And I'm hoping they're not too severe hiders, because I do like to see them, but if they do, they do. I'll see them at feeding time. Again, in with a piece of bark, just so they can have somewhere already to hide. Excuse me. I'm going to put in the same water dish, which this time I'm going to fill up on camera. Drip, drip. And I'm going to put in exactly the same piece of leaf. I'm going to do it this side this time. Again, to provide that security. So, it's the Thai zebra now. Again, these are slings, so they're not their final colouring. Hopefully, they will grow up to be big, strong, good examples. I just had to stop the camera and have a quick drink there. I was choking on fresh air. So this time we're doing the Thai zebra. Same sort of thing. Toe bite. Unfold that tissue. I have done a visual inspection around the outside. It's not on the outside of the tissue. So we just start unfolding the tissue until we see our little friend. Which, there we go. I'm going to show the other camera. You can now just about see it. So that, yeah, we've got movement there, so it's in good condition. Again, I'm going to pull the tissue up, chuck the tub off to the side, pop my tissue into the enclosure, and I'm going to start to coax my little buddy out. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't be too fast. There we go. Gone and hid instantly. That's why I like to make sure everything's in for them to go and hide. Like I said, they will look for that dark spot. So on a big wide open table like this, they're more likely to stay in the enclosure and just find a hiding spot. So that's the zebra, the Thai zebra, hiding away in there.
We'll
I will
post some pictures afterwards.
I will try and get a good view with the other camera if I can, and I will splice that in for you. Yep, you can see him, she, them, they, it, just hiding underneath there. That's it, nice and content, hiding away. In brilliant condition, it ran off really fast, so that's good. 2 nice, simple, successful rehousings. Let's hope they continue that way. I'm going to swap with Jed by the power of camera, and Jed's going to unbox 1 or 2 of hers. Well, Jed's only got 2, so it might be Jed unbox her 2, and then I'll come back and I will do my last one, my cobalt blue, on camera for you to see.
Okay, so I've already set up the enclosure for the Philippus regius. Hopefully it's suitable. It might have to go in a smaller one depending on the size of my little friend. I've chosen the jumping spider off because a couple of years ago I'd seen lots of cute little videos on Instagram, which I've still seen today, and I just thought they were really cute, and that was one of the reasons why I decided to try and get over my fear of spiders. I didn't expect to get a tarantula before I got the jumping spider, so it's something I have thought about for quite some time. I'm a bit nervous about taking it out just in case it jumps and I lose it, but let's just get on with it. Might shake a little bit, but here we go. Oh. So I might need your help, Garvey, if I can't do it. Okay.
We'll see.
I don't want to lose it. I don't really need them. I don't think it's... Oh, I can see a single face. Hang on. Oh, it's so tiny. Can you see?
Oh, can't quite see it on that camera. I'll
No.
try and get some more footage on here.
Itty bitty.
Oh, it's done a bit of webbing.
Yeah, it's done a bit of webbing. Let's see if we get it out. Oh. Okay. Oh. Got the little tube out. Oh. Let's have a look at you. I'm actually physically shaking. Oh, you're so pretty. So, not that I'm an expert or anything, but going off what I have seen online, I think this is male. He's black, and I think usually the females are a light grey. Oh, it's moving! Hello, don't jump at me. So, you're going in your house. You are so pretty and so tiny. Oh, can you see him?
Just about. I'll leave that one running. I'll get it on the other camera as well.
I'll just hold him in there. Oh, he's got lovely little white spots on his back. And pretty. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Let's see.
There we go.
Hi. Welcome home. You gonna go in?
I'll just hold him still. It's got a little bit of reddish by the look.
Yeah, like a reddish brown. And I'm pretty sure they get what they called the pedipalps. Is that what they're called? Yeah. I think they are a nice bluey colour. Maybe not at this point, but.
Let's give him a nudge.
Yeah, give him a bit of a nudge. Go on, dude. Oh, dude, don't turn around. You're jumping the wrong way. Hi. In there you go. Oh.
And he, she, him, them, they go.
I can't believe I've actually got one. It's taken me so long to get one. So cute. Hi. Oh. Let's close you in there. So hopefully he's going to help me as well to get better with spiders. This a itty bitty. So there we go. Philippus Regis.
Right, by the power of recording, I'll change. The jumping spider is off to the side.
Yay.
And now it's millipede time.
So as I was browsing Spider Shop website, I came across the black fire millipedes. I don't know, I just wanted one a couple of years back when little girl was into bugs. She had snails and all sorts, and this is one thing that she didn't have. The scientific name is Centrolobus fulgidus, kind of.
Absolutely butchered, but you get the idea.
But Centrolobus fulgidus. So, I am a bit intrigued by these. Never had them before, but they're really pretty. Wow, they're so red. Wow. Well, the idea for these is they're going to go into a bigger enclosure at some point with some isopods and some springtails, and have a bioactive enclosure with life plants, and hopefully it's going to look really cool. Probably get a few more millipedes once we've got that set out and established. But yeah, it would be kind of fun. I've never actually handled one of these before, so this is kind of strange.
I think you're going to involuntarily get to handle one.
I know, we're coming out.
He's like, oh, the tub's open, I'm on my way out.
I don't want to grab it and it...
Don't grab then. Just tip the tub sideways.
Oh, oh.
Let it walk out.
Oh, 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 I know. Oh my God. I mean, I suppose it's kind of like a caterpillar in it, in one way.
I guess.
I'm not scared of caterpillars, so... Oh, look at you. Aren't you cool? So that one's fine. There's a 2 in here, so let's have a look at the other one. We are going to get it some, oh, I forgot what they're called. The little what we had for the snails.
Oh, cuttlefish.
Cuttlefish, that's the one. Some cuttlefish. Because I believe they need that. To keep them strong and healthy. Come on, wiki wiki. Don't you climb out now. Is this your head or is that your bum? That's your bum. You okay? You okay? I think he was just having a sleep. Hello. There we go. Let's pop this in there as well. I do want some live moss as well for all of our enclosures. I think it makes everything just look a little bit better, nicer to look at. But there we go. The black fire millipede, Centrolobus, Fulgidus. Two little dudes.
Right, and just like that, we've switcherooed again. I've got an enclosure already set up. I've done it exactly the same as the other two. I didn't want to show you that again because you've seen it twice. Now we're moving on to the cobalt blue. This is, like I said, one I've been waiting for to have in my collection. Any of you who know anything about the cobalt blue, they're supposed to have a bit of a reputation for being a little bit of a meanie. For want of a better phrase, a little bit of a meanie, but I like a bit of character in my animals, I do. So here we go, same as the others. Open the vial and start peeling back that tissue until we see what we want to see. No sign yet. Making me wait. I've waited and waited for this one and it's making me wait a little bit longer. There you are. Very hard to see. It's well hidden away. Tucked right in the corner. There we go. Let's pop that out. I've seen some movement, so I know that we're all okay in there. There it is. Who'd have thought I could have waited so long for that little speck? Okay. And there it goes.
Oh.
That easy. It's gone.
Vanished.
Ran inside, it's gone. Don't even want to be on camera. Like, you've waited for me and now you're not seeing me. Bye. So, I'll use the other camera. And I'm going to try and use my little dodgy dodge. There we go. I see you. There you are.
Peekaboo.
See you hiding.
I'm glad you didn't. Oh, I was just gonna say, I'm glad you didn't come flying out, boys.
I see you hiding.
Oh yeah.
And there's my little cobalt blue. Can't wait for you to be a big cobalt blue. There we have it.
It's fluffy.
Whoop, whoop. Waited a while for this one, so quite a happy moment. So there we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 animals unboxed. 6 animals that arrived
Alive and well.
alive and well. And yeah, they all arrived as expected. Right, so all in all, as an overall experience of shopping with the Spider Shop, I think it was pretty good.
Yeah, I'd order again.
I'd definitely order again.
Get more jumping spiders.
Everybody's arrived safe and well. The fact that everything that you see here, apart from the fake ivy in these 3 containers,
the decor used for
some of the decor,
yeah, the jumping spider,
and that piece of cork bark was provided. So that means you could place an order and set up your animals without having to go out anywhere else and shop anywhere else, which is absolutely brilliant. So all in all, as a shopping experience, I would recommend using them if you're in the UK, and that's the Spider Shop. Literally just type it in on Google, it will bring you up. We will put a link in the description below maybe, so you can catch it. But like I said, we're not sponsored by them. They've not asked us to do this video. I don't think they even know we're doing it. They might do. They might get tagged in this. So it is a true representation of how we have found them, and so far, absolutely brilliant. I would definitely be shopping again. In fact, I might even be online a little bit later, seeing what else I can get.
It is actually worth buying a few things at once rather than just buying one, because you're paying, well, £13 shipping.
Yeah, for
so
AM selective.
Yeah, I wouldn't go on and buy 1 tarantula or 1 millipede 1 week, and then the month after do it again. You might as well get a few things.
Yeah, get a few
Save
things.
on shipping.
What I will say about the pricing is it is really, really good. It's really competitive. One mistake I did make in that video, some of you experienced keepers out there will maybe have noticed, I didn't label my tubs as I was transferring the animals into them. I'm pretty sure I've got the labels right now and put them in. I put labels on all of my containers, but I put little ones on here just to identify which one's which. Usually I would put a label on the container before I put the animal in it, so then I know exactly what's in what, because sometimes as slings they all look the same, but I'm pretty certain as these grow out I will know the difference anyway, and if I have got my labels slightly mixed up, it's only going to matter to me. But yeah, that was a little rookie mistake I made there, but I'm entitled to one. So yeah, as an overall experience, I would definitely recommend. If we're going to give it on the leg scale, as Richard uses, I would probably say a 7 out of 8 legs. The only thing that would make it an 8 is getting some free stickers or something like that.
Yeah,
Bit of a freebie, bit of a cute freebie, but can't have everything, can you? So yeah, overall, I'm very happy. How about you?
Super happy.
There we go. Thanks for watching. See you in the next